everybody. We're back with our Facebook Live, which if you watched our Facebook Live from last week, we talked about the proper bowls to feed your pets in, both your cat and your dog, and had a conversation about what's most appropriate for cats and dogs to be eating out of. We talked about the importance of stainless steel and ceramic as opposed to plastic feeders, and we also talked about comfortable feeding for cats. And we hear you got the message for sure, and I really do appreciate that. So I wanted to go over this week ways that we could boost the bowl and things that you can add into your pet's bowl. And so you have different things here. A couple of things, excuse me, I want to say as a disclaimer. Every pet is different. What one pet agrees with one pet might be different for another pet. And so I definitely want to make that disclaimer at the beginning. If it upsets your pet's belly, if you know your pet has a sensitivity, be sure to watch out for that. This is for a pet who doesn't have a general sensitivity and can be switched around without much stomach issue. The other disclaimer I want to put out there is that kibble or dry, crunchy food has any kind of dental impact on your pet. Hard, crunchy food does not clean teeth any more than you eating a bag of Doritos. Hard, crunchy food has carbohydrates in it, which does translate into sugars and can actually lend itself to more plaque on the teeth. So be careful with that myth. Don't think because you are feeding your dog or your cat hard, crunchy food that it is cleaning their teeth. In that same vein, do not think that if you feed your pet wet food that you are going to mess up their dental condition. Wet food does not necessarily mean they're going to have bad teeth just because they're not eating crunchy food. And in fact, we really believe cats should be on a mostly wet diet, if not completely wet diet. We'll cover that again at a different time, but definitely want you to know that cats really should be eating as much wet food as possible and feeding as little kibble as possible. But one of the things we want to really encourage you to do is to boost your pet's bowl. There are many ways to do that and many supplements in our store that you can utilize. I definitely recommend rotating proteins of the base kibble that you're giving your pet. But then I also recommend doing things like adding in pour-overs. Honest Kitchen has some great superfood pour-overs, like this chicken stew that's nice and stewy, has lots of gravy. They also have bone broth, and so those are another great pour-over for your pet's kibble. These are ways you can mix up the kibble without changing out the kibble and add in some whole foods for your pet to have. Nulo has some wonderful little pouches that are very limited ingredient diets. These are not intended to be whole feeding. They're supplemental feeding, just used as a topper. You can add in a freeze-dried food to kibble. We do recommend rehydrating it, either with a bone broth or goat's milk or warm water. But freeze-dried is a wonderful addition to kibble. You can use it as a topper to the kibble. Bone broth, of course, we've talked a lot about the importance of bone broth and how wonderful it is, but it's a great kibble topper as well, a great addition to a kibble bowl. And we have these Tetra Paks by Open Farm, again, another wonderful topper for your pet's kibble. This is a great way to rotate different proteins. So if you're always feeding turkey or you're always feeding a blended protein food, like From Gold, then you can add in different Tetra Paks with different proteins and add in different proteins for your pet. One of the real benefits of rotating proteins is giving a wide, varied intake of amino acids for your pet. Very, very important, and we highly encourage rotating proteins here. Other really cool additions are somewhat brand new to our store. They actually are a repeat for us. We did carry these at one time and we've brought them back, but these are Steves, and they are a freeze-dried supplement with a goat milk base, and then they have different additions. This one happens to have egg in it, which is a wonderful nutritional source of protein. This one has krill and beets, so it's really good for the immune system and also really good for kidney support because it's very high in antioxidants. So wonderful additions. And then you also have things like Wellness Core, they're bowl boosters, which have freeze-dried meat in them. Again, another wonderful topper to your pet's kibble. A great way to keep them interested and excited about what they're going to eat tonight for dinner. So these are just a small sampling of the different things that we have here at our store and different ways that you can boost your pet's bowl. And I urge you to come in and check it out. Don't be afraid to explore, and definitely check out all the different things that you can add in to make your pet's dinner exciting. And if you do have a pet that's a little bit more sensitive, you can add just a little bit at a time, or just experiment within the same protein that you're already feeding. There are many ways you can explore and do different things with your pet's bowl to make feeding exciting. So come in and check out everything. Be open to talking to some of my associates who can point you in the right direction as well.